They
the $5
impeached
million.
Donald Trump for what Joe Biden did. And now they are trying to indict Donald Trump for something Joe Biden also did.
And all Trump did was say, "Can you look into this?" That's all.
Yep.
Well, and also, but even this, right? I get the point you're making, but it's a false equivalency because with the stored documents, Biden had no power to declassify, and Trump did. So when people say these are the same thing, it's like, well, no, it's not, because what Biden did was worse.
Maybe,
and same here, right?
I don't know how to verify if they declassified it, because what if Obama's like, oh yeah, I declassified all that stuff Biden's got in his garage.
Yes.
He was the president.
He wasn't the president at the time.
Obama.
But if we found Obama had documents, well, he was the president, right?
But if the VP has documents that Obama declassified.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Well, we would need Obama to come forward and say, oh, yes, and I gave those to him and said, keep them in your garage. That's a good idea. And leave some at your weird like little office in Chinatown. Do that. Good job, Joe. Like maybe that happens.
Joe.
Maybe, but we have no reason to believe it.
Man, I want to know more about this FBI release.
If we're all into politics, we watch this every day, but if you took an average group of people that didn't watch politics and you lined them up and you said the crime, Trump had documents, Biden 5 million, so and so, I guarantee 90% of them say what Biden did is by far the worst. And Tim, if you Google right now, I bet nobody has this covered in the media except for Fox
Mike
News.
Cernovich pointed out they timed the indictment with the
day of release.
The Burisma information. However, if that's true, Trump's the one who posted about it. To be fair, though, CNN did report it as well. So maybe Trump came out and said this because it was getting picked up.
I think they were planning on releasing it next week, is what I saw, the indictment announcement. But maybe because this was dropping today, they were like, let's just get it out early.
Yeah, CNN's reporting on the issue came 40 minutes after Trump's truth post. So
does it cite his truth post?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Trump wrote the story. Get ahead of it, DT.
Right. It may be that Trump is the one who basically, look, the headline for this episode of Timcast IRL before the Donald Trump indictment came down was Joe Biden Burisma scandal, report confirms bribery, blah, 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 blah.
And now we're reporting on.
And now the lead story is Trump is indicted.
That is exactly what the media narrative would like it to be anyway. They want us to be talking about Donald Trump right now and not Biden. This is, I got to know more about this FBI document. I mean, I don't know what to trust, who to trust. I know there's a lot of evidence that Biden went over there and did some dirty work to get that prosecutor fired. I mean, he admitted it in public.
And laughed about it.
Yeah.
So last time Trump was indicted, he raised $34 million and got a little boost in the poll as a result of this. What do you guys think the electoral consequences of this will be moving forward?
This is a federal indictment. This is big.
Do you think it'll give him a bump and more like a rally around our guy effect as a result of this?
I have to wonder if they really just want Trump to be the nominee.
They definitely want Trump to be the nominee.
DeSantis.
Yeah, but do you think that's what the move here was, to make it seem like we're going after Trump and then make all the Republicans defend him? Because now, what is DeSantis going to say about this? So.
Well, I don't know what the move was or whether it was intentional, but what I will say is, even though earlier I alluded to the fact that there are some Americans out there, and a disturbingly large number of Americans, who think that this is the first time in decades a president has done anything illegal or worth civil authorities looking into. The reality is most people do know that's not true. And so when one president is indicted by a system that they know is corrupt and that they know allows for elites to commit crimes and has allowed for other presidents to commit crimes, they go, interesting, why him, right? He must be doing something that's different from all the things these political leaders have been doing to screw us for a very long time. I think people on both sides of the aisle and moderates can see that.
If you're a Democratic strategist, you want Trump in the general, and then I mean, indictments are political. All of this is obviously political, but then indicting him to try to make him more popular in the primary would be a decent Democratic strategy.
I think that's true.
Oh, you make him more popular in the primary, then in the general you make it so he has to.
You want him in the general because theoretically DeSantis does better against Biden, but also I'm thinking if you're indicted, it doesn't play as well to a general audience as it would to a primary audience.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
The vibe I get is that they want to make it so that Donald Trump cannot run for president again, which is going to inflame so many millions and tens of millions of people. Why on hell's green earth would they do that? I mean, maybe they really believe that Donald Trump would win.
There's one person that has the authority to pardon him. Joe Biden right now.
What if he does? Just be a nice guy. Of course, man.
Superman.
Yep.
I want to see some Biden Superman memes if that happens, but that's,
That'd be an awesome coming together moment if Trump was indicted for something, and then Biden just told him, "Hey, it's okay."
Because if you're indicted for
Trump
7
locked Biden up.
crimes by the feds, this is hard. This is really hard to get out of.
Yeah, because then Biden could be like, make America great again to Trump, and Trump's like, I will.
Let's put this partisanship behind us. We don't need to indict Trump. Let's just drop it now. Let's move forward.
But the thing is,
look,
it's
right?
almost not partisanship because there are a lot of Republicans they would never do this to.
We have, but look what's happening right now. We have news. Joe Biden was allegedly paid $5 million as part of the Burisma bribery scheme, and we just keep going back to Trump.
Yeah.